Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Goddess Guidance. It is me, your goddess, Hestia Aphrodite, the voice from the divine realm. If you are new to this channel, please be sure to like and subscribe so that I can know and that our community can know that monitoring spirits are real. And honey, they are moving and listening and all up in our business. And I really wish that they would find something else to do. I really, really wish, but they are here and they just want all the tea and they want all the information. My goodness. And we need to understand what they are and who they are so we do not fall victim to their mission. So, for context, a monitoring spirit is a spirit, also known as a watcher, who essentially works for the hands of the kingdom of darkness, right? So we are illuminated light beings over here because, once again, if you are listening to me, that means that you resonate with my frequency, which is of love, right? And if you are radiating on the frequency of love, you are radiating in connection to the Most High, Divine Mother and Father, God. But everyone does not live and breathe and exist on the frequency in which we are on. Rather, there was once upon a time when we did not even live and breathe on the frequency in which we are in. It took a lot of work to get to this place of love and ascension and peace and joy. So because there are many different kinds of frequencies in which people live on, monitoring spirits are typically energies that live on the frequency of chaos and dysfunction and pride and shame and fear and all of the other lower vibrational energies of this world. So because we are living and existing on a higher plane, or for those of us who may not be there as of yet and are working to get there, right? The goal is actualization. The goal is to live and know and be in your purpose, but to also know who you truly are, right? Because we are spirits having a human experience. So in being spirits having a human experience, there is a vibration, there is an energy, and there is an existence of our spirit that we might not be in tune with just yet. Because if we knew who we really were, the things that we would do, if we knew the spirit that truly lived within our vessel, the things that we would not put up with, the ways in which we would move differently, like being sure that we are not talking to monitoring spirits, right? So again, to bring it back, monitoring spirits live on a lower vibrational plane. And because they live on a lower vibrational plane that is not in the space and place where we live or where we are trying to be, their purpose is to try to bring our vibrational energy down to their level. So back to a space and place where we are living in fear and living in chaos and living from a space that is not of peace and not of the Most High and Divine. They are very purposeful of what they are doing. So their job is to collect as much information as possible about who you are, what you're up to, what you're doing, where you're going, who you're hanging out with, what relationship you're in now, what your plans for the summer are, what food you like, all the things. Their job is to gather as much information as possible. So while you are on the journey to ascension and transformation, there's a way in which energies from the kingdom of darkness can throw monkey wrenches into your path so that you don't ascend or that you don't maintain your ranking or maintain your frequency that is of a higher vibration. They are very, very purposeful. So I know from a non-psycho-spiritual perspective, there's this concept of move in silence, move in silence. Don't have people all up in your business. And that is very true. That is very, very true. But from a psycho-spiritual perspective, you also want to move in silence to ensure that as you are ascending and as you are moving towards your divine blessings and as you are moving towards actualization, as you are truly getting to know the spirit that lives within your vessel, the divine being that you actually are, that there is nothing or no one or no energy or no frequency or no lower vibrational kingdom, also known as the kingdom of darkness, that can come into your life and stop you from the amazingness that you are meant to be and do on this earth. They are very purposeful, these monitoring spirits, and these monitoring spirits will come in the form of friends and family members and partners and people who you have known for a very long time, or people that you have known for a very short period of time. Their job is to collect as much information as possible, because again, what we have to understand about people is everyone has to pick a side. Everyone has to pick a path, and either you will choose a path of illumination or you will pick a path of your shadow and living in it fully. Yes, people who are illuminated can have a shadow moment, Ashe, and people who are in their shadow can have an illuminated moment, Ashe, but the majority of the time you have to live in one space or the other. You cannot live in a higher vibrational frequency and a low vibrational frequency at the same time. It is not possible. You got to pick one. You got to be in one place or you got to be in the other place, right? So because people have to pick a side, that does not mean that everyone you are surrounding yourself with are on the side or on the team that you are on. People will masquerade as being a part of the kingdom of illumination, serving the Most High Mother and Father, when they are actually firmly rooted in the kingdom of darkness. Because the thing about the people who are rooted in the kingdom of darkness is they love to show up as illuminated beings, because then how else could they trick you? How else could they trick you? And it goes back to that saying, honey, the devil does not come to you looking like this beast and monster with red horns. No. The devil comes disguised as everything that you ever thought you wanted. And I know when that energy and that entity showed up in my life, honey, he was fine, looked really good, dressed to the nines. I mean, beautiful teeth, beautiful skin, all the money in the world. Okay. All right. Beautiful. A beautiful being on the outside, but very much so just, on the inside. And thank God for discernment to know and to understand and then to move accordingly, right? So again, be weary of monitoring spirits. Move in silence. Because in moving in silence and understanding that there are people who are working for the kingdom of darkness and or the shadow kingdom fully, you will understand that you need to be very, very mindful of everything that you are doing. Everything, every person, every place, every decision, every conversation, anything needs to be in alignment with the space and place or the frequency in which you desire to live fully. So if you're having a conversation with someone, please make sure that they are illuminated. Please make sure that they are also a high vibrating person. If you're going to eat food, please have it be high vibrating food. If you're going to go to a place, make it also high vibrational, right? Because when we are careless about our choices and our decisions and who we're associating with and where we are going. We can fall victim and fall prey to these kinds of spirits. And even if we are not always able to get away from monitoring spirits, because let's say that they are family or friends or people that we are relatively close to, boundaries. Boundaries are very necessary. When they start asking you a whole bunch of questions about where you're going, what you're doing, who you're doing it with, politely not answer the question. Change the subject. Say, I don't know. I'm not sure yet. I'm still trying to figure those things out. Be vague. Be vague. So be mindful, honey, because there are some spirits moving around and about. And let's just not get caught up in their nonsense. Okay? Until next time, everyone. Bye-bye.